So what's on tap for today's adventures in Pushrod Performance Garage? Well, since our cage is done, let's get some paint on there. We can finally paint the floors, finally paint the cage. So we're using a little of the Rust-Oleum fireman implement. So stuff works really well, covers really well. We're gonna get all the bare metal and get a coat on everything, and then we're gonna hit it with the low gloss black. It's gonna look fantastic. Let's get into it. Yeah, it's time for that good old Rust-Oleum stank. Maybe we'll just, you know, flip a few coats on things and flip it into the high speed. I don't know, kind of decided yet. So I think that's about 2 minutes. Like I was saying before, you know, when you buy your cans from the store, they sit like this. So do yourself a favor, flip it over when you're doing your shaking. This way everything gets all mixed up the way it's supposed to. Yeah, yeah, good, good. Got it? Got it? All right. Just checking. All right, let's huff some paint and see if we can get overspray on all of our dash and everything else, and the glass and everywhere else it's not supposed to go. Oh yeah, it smells really good. Probably should cover stuff. What's your thoughts? I like it. Just don't want any runs. Trying to keep this kind of lightish. Oh yeah. Should probably get the fan hooked up, huh? Oh well. Good thing I don't have the headliner in here anymore. I'm gonna have to redo that, and that would not be fun. Yeah, let's do spray. So that's just a smart. Good thing I pulled the quarter glass out. Who cares about the overspray? Let's just get on everything. Huh? Look, we can even stick our hands in the little winder there. Oh, look at that. That's good stuff. Boy, this stuff really lays on smooth, man. Let me tell you, I used it before and it lays on real smooth. Is that a fisheye? Not anymore. All right, let's get everything else dirty that we gotta paint. I just don't want to get my dash all full of overspray and other stuff. And my door panels. It is. I could tape everything off, but I'm too lazy. Bad. They better not be a run. We're in a good mood. Alright. We're gonna flip into high speed while we play with this game, huh?
That look you get when you don't realize that your SD card is full and you're not recording anymore. So, yeah, let's fix that and we'll keep going.
Because primer. Yep. So things are drying. All right, check it out. We got all the bare metal primed, including our roll cage. Oh. Oops, I missed the spot. Son of a bitch. I was gonna gonna start putting some color on it, but nope, missed a spot there too. Looks like I gotta do some touch-ups, and once that dry, then we can start shooting some color on stuff. But yeah, good stuff here, man. Woo! Nothing like the smell of spray bomb paint in the early evening hours, huh, guys? Time to make her pretty. Maybe I should start from the outside in, huh? Or the inside out? Is that how that works? Okay. Oh, so we don't have a bunch of crud on us. Where's my mealer pad? Oh well. This stuff is funky. Should have brought more light. Ah! Like a lot more light. Well, it is what it is. Trying to light coat. I don't want to get runs, so just make light coats. okay now that I'm covered in fucking... Forgot to wear gloves. So, yeah, we'll let that do its thing for a while, and then we'll give it another coat. All right, we got 3 nice wet coats. Well, 2 wet coats on there. 2 nice coats. So this should dry to a nice low gloss satin sheen. I think it looks pretty good so far. Tomorrow we'll get to see all of our runs. You know, paint. Not bad. I know there's a couple on the crossbar, but oh well, it's okay. Yeah. Not bad. So we can also start doing the floors. I don't know. I'm gonna let this dry up for a bit, and then maybe I'll start rolling on the floors, because you know, that stuff, when you roll it on, it takes forever to dry. I don't know. Kind of wanted to see how this was gonna dry out first before I started painting floors, in case I gotta do another coat or 3. We'll see how it goes. Either way, not bad. Nope. Here we go, painting the floor. Let's see how much stuff we can get on everything else that's not supposed to be where stuff is not supposed to be. Where did I put my paintbrush? Oh, right there on the ground, where it doesn't belong. Okay. Guess we'll get a couple of things here, and then we'll just go into the high speed. I mean, why not, you know? Because this is gonna take us forever. Yeah, just trim it all out, right? Good stuff. This will at least slow down on your rust or anything else that might think about kind of coming along later on at some point. I hear a coyote in the distance. Hear that? Cool, huh? Paint it all on there, right? Paint the wiring. Gives a all right. Oh yeah, just do this. Hey, look at that. Well, what do you know? Because this is gonna take forever to dry, so I figure we can get this done tonight, hopefully, and then move on to the next stuff that I planned on tomorrow. That's a surprise. Should just use the can. Okay. Let me say, let's just flip it to the high speed. There's one side not too bad. Yeah, I'm sure you want to watch me do this on high speed for the next 20 fucking minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through this, and yeah, I'll show it to you when it's done. All right, well, that took longer than anticipated. Painting's done. Let's check it out. Maybe not done, but at least there's a coat on here. Look at that. Except where my, where I grabbed the bar. Whoopsie. Yeah, that's still wet. Man, I just love how this stuff looks after it's been freshly painted. It's all satin black too, so this is going to dry to a really nice matte satin sheen. So this will protect it for years and years and years to come. It's been rust reformed, it's been primed with the rust stop primer, and then it's hit with the old Rust-Oleum. Or for you folks north of the border, Tremclad. Can anyone answer that one for me? Why is it called Tremclad? Why is Rust-Oleum referred to as Tremclad in Canada? You know, is that a metric thing? Is that what Rust-Oleum means in metric? I don't know. But either way, so we'll check it out and see how this stuff looks in the morning after it's been dried, all right? I'll see you guys then. So it is the next morning, and check this out. Man. I'm just leaving it at one coat. I don't care. Dried to a nice satin sheen. I love it. That's not a hole, that's a reflection. This will protect it for many years. Man, that looks so good. We didn't go crazy and paint all the way up the sides, but you know, at least our floor is nice and protected. So won't have to worry about that again. Good stuff. So that's gonna wrap it up for this one. A nice, simple, quick one, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did making it, because I get to see some more progress on the car. I mean, we're starting to get more to the finish line, kinda. So we got the motor left to put in, trans. Still gotta do my fuel system, so that's probably gonna be the toughest part. And odds, ends, all the other stuff, start putting the interior back in. So if you like this video, please comment. Drop a comment, do that. Hit the bell thingy, you know, bing, bing, bing. So you know when my videos are coming out. Hit a like, this way the YouTube algorithm knows that, you know, you guys are watching my videos and things like that. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend, as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, later.